Hi my friends, how are you? I hope everybody is fine. My name is Daniel Villarino. Welcome to my YouTube channel. To tell you the truth, I am very happy. I don't know if you remember the small lantern that I made for the Christmas ornament challenge. Well, it was selected in the third place. It is really an honor for me. I want to thank Alan and Carl for the effort in organizing this challenge, and I look forward for next year's competition. I got the third place, as I said, and they are going to send me the award, which is a handle for tools in which you can exchange the tool. And once I have it, I'm going to show it in some future video. Now, about 18 months ago or a little more, when Paula gave me the lathe as a gift, the first thing that I did was to put a piece of wood in the screw chuck, and I turned this sacrificial piece like a waste block. Okay, once I had this ready, I placed a piece of maple stuck there with double-side tape, and I turned the base and the exterior part of the bowl, as you can see here. Now, when I did this, I didn't have a chuck, and I wasn't sure how I was going to turn it around and everything. And at that moment, the idea I had was to make several concentric circles in the sacrificial piece, and then try to glue it back as centered as possible to begin to do the hollowing of the interior of the bowl. Now, what happened there was that this is not a very good method, and even though I had the live center to secure everything, as you can see, I had a very nasty catch over here, and you probably can still see in there a piece of the point of the live center that was broken. This was the first catch that I had. It was a serious one, and I really got scared when that happened. So I kept this all this time, and I would like to finish it. Now that I have a chuck, I will grab it with the chuck, make a mortise, and then use the mortise to work, the interior part of the bowl. Now, this is a very simple project, and I have already made several bowls and videos about how to do it. So in this one, I particularly want to concentrate on how to make the mortise, how to take the dimensions of the chuck and the dimensions of the mortise to get the best fit possible. And in a future video, I am going to try to do the same, but for a tenon. And also in future videos, one of the things I would like to try is how to actually make a bowl without using the chuck. I have a couple of ideas. Alan Stratton has a video in which he made one, and it's a bit complicated, but it can be done. And I have another idea also that can be used to do something similar. So this is today's project. Let's get to work. Using the coil jaws, I am going to mount the blank by what it will be the mouth of the bowl, and for that I need to move the rubber holders to accept a larger diameter. As always, I put on the full face mask to protect the face and the lungs. The first step in the process of making the mortise is to measure the exterior diameter of the dovetail jaws when they are completely closed. As you can see, that measure is 1 inch and 15/16 or 49 millimeters, and I will add a bit more to take it to 2 inches. Now I fix that measure in the divider. You can see that because of the dovetail shape of the jaw, there is a measure difference between the more exterior part and the base of the jaw. That's why the diameter was set using the most exterior part and not the base of the dovetail. I find the center of the ball base and then I raise the toolbar so that the top will be almost at the center position, taking into consideration the thickness of the divider arms. In this method, I am going to use only the left arm to mark. I am going to support both arms on the tool rest, but only the left one will contact the wood. The right is only there for reference. The lathe counterclockwise rotation will force the left arm to pressure against the tool rest, maintaining it secure there. But if we touch with the right arm of the divider, the rotation of the wood will make the divider to rotate as well, and that can cause an accident. I make a first attempt, and you will notice that the circle I mark is a bit inside the reference arm, the right one. That means that I need to move the marking arm, the left one, a bit to the left to enlarge the circle, until it will match the reference arm. And with the second attempt, I achieve the desired measure. I use a marker to highlight the circle that I need. With the parting tool, I mark the border of the mortise to a depth between 3 and 5 millimeters. I use a square carbide cutter to clean the rest of the mortise. As you can see, the jaw has a dovetail shape. Ideally, the cut at the border of the mortise should match that inclination. For that, I will cut the border using a skew chisel which has an angle that matches closely that of the dovetail. The way the mortise border saw shape matches with the dovetail jaws will make for a very firm hold on the piece. As you can appreciate, in this case the depth is less than 5 millimeters. After shaping the mortise, I sand, I apply abrasive paste and friction polish to the base. Also, I will make a shallow perforation about 3 millimeters deep and with a diameter of 1.5 inches to glue there later my logo cone. Again, here you can appreciate the good fit between the dovetail jaw and the border of the mortise. Now I can remove the cold jaws and put in the dovetail jaws to hold the piece by its base. By sizing the mortise this way, I will not need to expand the jaws too much, achieving this way a good contact between the metal jaws and the wood, which is what we want. I'm going to use the point of the divider to scratch and remove the metal tip that was buried in the wood. From this point on, the story is more or less known, and the process appears with more detail in some of my other videos, so I'm going to let you enjoy the music and the images. I will increase the speed of the lathe to 2000 RPMs or more, because I want to burn by friction the rim. Truly, it is easier if the burning is done before applying the abrasive paste, but with enough speed it can be achieved anyway. I use the paper towel folded several times, but be careful that it will not catch fire. Okay, my friends, I finished doing this small ball, and I am really happy to have retaken this project that was sort of stuck from 18 months ago. As you can see, the grain of the wood is really beautiful. It has that sort of cascade effect there and also there. I made a rim, a burn rim with paper to give it some detail on the top, and also I glued the coin at the base, and this time I used the black figure towards the side because I think it contrasts better with the lighter color of this particular wood. So I am really happy with this small ball. Also, as you could see probably during the video, Santa Claus gave me a really nice gift this year. I had an air compressor, as you can see in this picture. It came with a couple of nailers and a stapler, and also with a blowgun, and I am going to use that a lot, particularly when I am doing hollow forms, but also when I am sanding and for cleaning in general, so it's going to be very useful. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please mark the like button down below, make comments, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I wish everybody a wonderful 2016, and it will be until the next one. Cheers! Thank you.